What is a bigot? What is a racist? What is a sexist? All of these people have one thing in common. They see the actions of one individual and hold that entire group accountable. They think, you know, the world would be a great place if we could build a city without blacks in it, or without Jews in it, or without homosexuals in it, or without whites in it, or without Christians in it, or without atheists in it, or, you know, things like that. That is what a bigot is. It is judging a person's religious beliefs, sexual orientation, race, gender as being more important than their humanity. It is seeing all of one group, race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, as being bad, as being a problem, as not being good people, that they're all that way. Feminists like to think this about men, that we're all this way, we're all the problem. These are ideas unique to feminism. It's okay to judge an ideology and say this ideology is wrong. But it's not okay to remove the humanity from a person who believes in an ideology. So therefore, I'm not going to remove the humanity from feminists. I'm going to say they're wrong. I'm going to say that I hate their ideology, but I don't hate them. I don't think we need to live in a world without feminists. I don't think we need to build a community without feminists. But unfortunately, there's a lot of feminists that don't feel the same way about me. The other day, Thunderfoot made a video on rape. A feminist named SaelPalanti made a response video. Those videos are linked in the low bar. I highly suggest you watch both of them. And watch these next few clips from SaelPalanti's video and think about what I've said. Think about the definition of bigotry and hate. And think about what kind of movement feminism is. Think about what feminism teaches.
When I see videos like this, and you know the responses, there was a couple responses, I really get this thought that as women we should become separatists and we should disengage from men completely until they're willing and ready to be educated, instead of giving us this lame excuse that they can't be educated to not rape and violate another person. I get these, you know, when something like this happens, I get this extreme burnout feeling, or some asshole on the internet like Thunderfoot does something like this and gets all the other rape apologists, rapey guys on YouTube all up doing their thing. I just kind of, it hits me and I think we need to become separatists again. It makes me want to completely disengage from men, completely. And men on YouTube that have these ideas, you wonder, you always wonder why feminists look at you and women look at you, women who are conscious and aware of this situation, why we look at you and see, I don't know what's the word you'd call it, not insane, but mentally deficient. How we see men as being mentally deficient, because you come out with this crazy crap So if we can't teach you, the other half of the human race, not to rape and violate us, the other half, then I think the only choice we do have is to separate from you. And I imagine in my head when these things happen, I get this thought, wow, wouldn't it be great to live in a gated community where no men were allowed? Really? Wouldn't it be great that all the merchants, everybody in the town, were all women employed? You didn't have to go out of the town you don't have to do business with any men. Everything's all there for you. Men can't walk around in your community. They can't come in your houses, right? It's fully monitored 24/7. You are psychologically undeveloped, right? This is how I look at men when I see this stuff come out of guys. So we have to make a choice as women. Do we want to live alongside the other half of the human race that is unwilling to treat us the way we should be treated, who is just completely against educating themselves? Or do we want to live in our own communities as women and not deal with men at all? Because this is what it really comes down to, I think. If you're a conscious woman, you don't want to be around men at all when they come out with this crap. And they show you that they're just psychologically undeveloped people. They just, no empathy, no way to get taught. That's what I think.
She just held all men accountable and responsible for the actions of one. Now, personally, I agree with Thunderfoot's video. It's a good video. But does she have the right to feel that we're all responsible for his video? That we all deserve to be quarantined away from women because of his video? Racism is hating someone based on the race. Sexism is hating someone based on their gender. Feminism is hating someone based on the fact that they were born male.